So your guy Kyle has a problem. This came out of the blue yesterday, and I think it was specifically leaked by Trent Williams' agent to Adam Schefter, knowing that John Lynch was about to speak to tee it up, so he's asked about it. And I know, don't guess people's sources. I've been doing this 25 years. I know when a game is being played. Trent Williams' agent, I have no idea who Trent Williams' agent is. Haven't looked it up. But they got an issue. He's due to make $32 million this year, cap number of 38. The 49ers don't want to pay it, so they're putting a squeeze to him. And one of the things that helps them put the squeeze to him, they have until April 1 before a $10 million roster bonus is paid for the 2026 season. So he's due to make 32, but none of it's guaranteed, and the trigger on the roster bonus doesn't fall until April 1. If it was earlier, they'd have to make a decision soon. So it's going to be a little bit of a PR game. You know, John Lynch addressed it yesterday. Trent loves being a 49er. It's up to us to thread that needle. We'll figure that out. But the bottom line is you got a guy who's going to be 38. He's got a cap number of $38 million. And it's funny, the report didn't mention the salary, just mentioned the cap number. They got to work on the cap number. Well, the problem is they don't want to pay him 32.
Yeah.
32 is a hell of a lot to pay an offensive lineman who's going to be 38.
At his
and
age.
They don't want to do it.
Right.
So they're trying to squeeze him.
Yeah, I think so. He's really damn good. You know, do I think he's the best left tackle in football anymore? No, I don't. I think that's, gone. But is he still up there? Yes, he is. But it is kind of like an unusual circumstance. A guy that old, right, making that kind of money, still playing at that high of a level. Yeah, the team's going to be a little wobbly in the knees about that. Man, is he going to stay healthy? Is this going to continue, right? Where's he going to be? He was injured a little bit this year and fought through some of that stuff. And they're a team that's trying to retool and refurbish themselves to legitimately become a Super Bowl team last year. I think last year they were in the Super Bowl window, but really with just smoke and mirrors, really, more than that. So
this is what happens when you get to the back end of a deal that has not fugazi per se, but it's got a bigger number that drives up the average. His average salary under this contract is $27.5, and now you got 32.
Now the chickens came home to roost. Right.
And the top of the market's $28.5.
Yeah.
So they don't want to do it for a guy who's going to be 38. And Lynch pointed out he's going to be 38 in July.
Yeah.
They're trying to. And see, the problem is Trent Williams came out and said, "I'm going to keep playing.
Yeah.
I'm a Niner.
I want to be a 49er.
I want to play into my 40s."
Right.
Well, you got to be careful. For the same reason, you got to be careful if you're a team saying how great a player is. If you're the player and you say how much you want to be there, they'll use it against you. And I hate that happens. You're using the guy's affinity for the team, the loyalty for the team against him, and they think they're going to save some money because the guy wants to be here.
Yeah.
Just pay him a fair rate.
What's the solution here, right? That's going to be the interesting thing. Is it add another year onto the contract with some guaranteed money? Is that going to make Trent Williams feel better? I would think it would make the 49ers feel better to lower that number a little bit because, like you said, I mean, to be 38 and be this year the highest paid guy in the sport on the offensive line, that is crazy. That's crazy.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.